Maybe you were laid up sick in bed. Maybe you woke up and your goldfish was dead. You might be getting older and you just can't drive at night. There's a lot of reasons that you might have missed church, but you can still dig into the Word. So pull up a chair and open up your mind to Rock Mountain Live. Rock Mountain Live, it's time to thrive. Don't hit the snooze, we got good news. Oh, Rock Mountain Live.
Hey, welcome to the world's greatest podcast right here, Rock Mountain Live, and also it's your favorite podcast. It's the world's greatest and your favorite. I'm Jason. I'm here with Gavin, and in between,
Jason Rice.
Jason Rice has transformed into a girl.
We're mainline.
Yes, I was about to say. If that didn't really happen in life.
Edit that out. Yeah, we got the great Paige Dollar here with us today. So, yeah, bringing a little feminine charm to the old podcast. And Jason R. Rice is absent. So we got a text from Jason Rice last night that he wasn't going to be able to make it. And then so what did we do? We said, Paige, come bail us out. And she was like, oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Let me bust up in there.
Pick me.
You look to your left.
Pick me.
Can you come?
In fact, she was already earlier trying to push Gavin and I out of the frame. Mm-hmm. Like she was like, move over.
Scoot over just a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. And she wanted me to just be the producer off screen. And then this would be the... It's kind of weird that Gavin's sitting between us.
It's not weird at all.
No.
Are you uncomfortable?
No, I'm not uncomfortable. Okay. But I mentioned it immediately. I was like, I don't want to come between.
I don't want to
two of you.
Put asunder.
Put asunder is the language I used.
We don't ever want to put us under.
We ain't going under. Don't worry.
Well, the deal is, though, this is my chair and that's Gavin's chair. I mean, we're like Baptists. I mean, it's like, this is the way we
That's
sit.
what it is. I need to bring in a knitted cushion.
The only reason why I would change is because I don't want to read.
Well, we're not going to read. We're not going to read.
Sometimes from that chair.
He will read.
Yeah.
He's got to read.
We're not going to do, because I knew we would be talking too long today with this.
Because of me.
Yeah, because Paige and Gavin, actually the three of us go way back, but Paige and Gavin go back to...
One more year.
1997.
Yeah, roundabout.
97.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was just in fact...
I would possibly go 96, but
maybe
97.
One photo of us...
I think it is 96.
From that era... You were wearing your overalls.
Mm-hmm.
You should have brought that photo in and shown it.
It's somewhere. Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, it's not like y'all are just meeting each other.
Yeah.
Y'all been friends a long time, and we have a big circle.
We just don't talk.
Yeah, that's right. But I think Paige feels like she knows you still, even after this, because she watches the podcast.
Yeah, I feel like we talk.
Yeah,
that's right. We're buds.
Like, well, Gavin says.
That's not what he said.
No, that's not.
He should have brought the old picture in. That would be awesome.
I know. I didn't even think of that.
I was telling my son the other day, we were going to watch Jeopardy, and my dad and I share a YouTube TV, and so of course when you turn it on, it's on whatever he was watching, which was Fox News, and Sean Hannity's face was on the screen, and I just mentioned to my son, I said, I got a picture made with him. He was like, why, Dad?
Do you really?
Yeah.
Now you got to prove it.
How did you get a picture with Sean Hannity?
It was like 1,000,000 years ago, around the year 2000.
He was a nobody, wasn't he?
No, he was a somebody, I guess, but not what he is today. And of all people, Matt Wilson, someone gave him some free tickets to some thing at the club.
Okay.
And Sean Hannity, who I had no idea who he was speaking.
You were just like, hey, give me a...
Yeah, he was
nobody. But back in
me.
those days, you probably just had to have like a 35mm camera.
Okay.
I can't remember.
Do you want to hear a funny story that I did?
Yeah.
I tend to humble.
You have a picture with Bill O'Reilly.
No, I tend to humble the famous people. So I was at Briarwood working, and we had some band coming. Now I can't even remember. And it was around the time when they were starting Christ City. Was it Christ City?
David Nasser.
David Nasser. And
that's right.
he...
Shout out.
So I knew that we had,
That's
as a church, we were praying for the church, and I saw him come out of Panera Bread, and I was going to hang these signs for Briarwood, and I was like, hey, David Nasser, we've been, I'm Paige. We go to Rock Mountain Lakes. Kevin Hughley was going to church with us. We've been praying for your church. And beside him was a guy just standing with his head down and kind of like waiting for me to quit. And I was like, we're praying. He's like, thanks, keep praying. It's going great. And he walked off, and I was like, Jason, they are really doing things down there. He took a homeless guy to Panera Bread.
Okay, I know where this is going. Can we guess who it was?
Yes.
Yeah,
You
go
didn't.
for it.
So you didn't
I
recognize.
had no idea.
Now think about somebody who went from a really, who had a homeless stage. He was experiencing homelessness for a while as a lead singer of a major band.
I have no idea, but my mind immediately went to Toby Mac.
Oh, so
he
close.
looks-
No.
You're close.
It was Mac Powell.
Mac Powell.
I was like, I
Yes.
had a chance to meet him. He was right there. And he's
was
probably like,
right
please,
there.
lady, don't. Please, lady, don't.
Like
Please,
Grammy
lady."
Award winning.
Third
I'm
day.
like, what's your name again?
Yeah.
I was so proud of David Nasser.
David Nasser's helping this homeless guy
I
who's
mean,
got a
taking
Grammy.
the homeless to Panera Bread.
He's just some guy from Clinton.
Oh man.
And I don't notice him, but I notice David Nasser. Like,
Well,
he's a local famous person.
what are you going to do? I mean,
What are you gonna do?
I wouldn't have recognized Mac Powell.
He just looked so afraid.
He just looks like a guy who went to Macadory.
He just, he looked like a guy on the street.
No offense to our local community, but yeah. Hey everybody, Jack, Merry Christmas to you and to yours. Love you, Jack. Miss Paula. Saw Beth on there. She said corn, and then she deleted it. I don't know what that
Corn?
means. K-O-R-N, the band Corn. I was going to ask her what she meant.
Oh, maybe she
Maybe
was
she's gonna
guessing
come
who.
back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't have noticed. him either. I don't know.
I see. She was throwing it out. Homeless guy, yeah, the guy that became a Christian,
Yeah.
Brian, whatever. But welcome everybody, and some of you are watching live now. Some of you are watching later, and you're not live, but we're happy that you're all with us here at Rock Mountain Live. And hey, Will, always good to have
Will.
Will.
Yeah,
here again.
Will.
Great to have you. Will has sat in the chair.
I know. I feel.
How does that make you feel?
I like that chair.
Yeah. There's Beth back. Okay, I think we
Yes.
understood what she was doing. Hey, we got a lot of things to cover, so we're going to jump right in. It's great to have Paige with us, and and this is just a great trio today. But we want to turn our attention quickly to Flint Hill on our Do Share.
Hey.
If you don't know, Flint Hill is Gavin's church, where he's the associate pastor.
Yes.
I love this music. Yeah, enough of that. But anyway, here we are at Flint Hill. And, one thing when we talk about the churches, we always go to the websites, but seldom do we go to the Facebook page. And this
The
is really where it's at for
Facebook
Flint Hill. Look at this.
Yeah, we do a lot of
Look how modern.
Facebooking.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, that header.
This could
I'll give
this
you,
could be Church of the Highlands.
I'll give
It's
you
so
just
good.
one guess who designed the header.
You.
Tim Challies.
Randy Webb.
Randy,
Randy
Webb,
Webb.
Randy. Shout out, of course.
He knows how to make it to where it's really kind of tricky to get all your stuff to line up right on the Facebook
You got to know
header.
pixels. You got to understand pixels.
Yeah.
Pixel size and whatnot. But I wanted to go here because you guys had your big annual Christmas at Flint Hill.
We did.
Wow. Here's some photos.
That's from this past Sunday morning.
Yeah.
I think.
And here's Gavin. There's
No,
Gavin
y'all,
right there.
I really always want to get
At
up
the
close and
keyboard.
be like, who do I know?
Yes. Zoom in. Oh, I remember her. Or something like that. Yeah, those are some Sunday morning pictures. But yeah, we had a Christmas at Flint Hill on Wednesday. There it is. That's Wednesday, I believe.
Yeah, look at this. There's Gavin leading.
Everybody wear black.
This is actually
That was Power's decision, yeah.
Everybody.
So let's all wear black.
How'd this go?
So did they
It was
come?
great.
I thought y'all went to them. Then they came to you.
That's right.
Oh.
Yeah.
So this is what Gavin does.
So
there
we
he is at the
could.
keyboard.
Oh no, we couldn't have done this.
I think there's some people out there who have no idea how talented you are, and I don't
Yeah.
really want to tell them, because they'll go to Flint Hill instead of Rock Mountain Lakes. But
you know.
I mean, this is Here we are. Morning, John.
If you go to church for
real
the
echo there.
music, you go to Flint. No, I'm just kidding.
No way.
And there's our buddy
Yeah.
Powers over there.
Powers. There's Powers and Randy.
The choir from Bellevue. So
Do you know what I said to Powers? Because we were wearing all black. I said, Sunday night, I said, Do you think somewhere tonight there's an all-black congregation wearing all white for their Christmas service?
White's not a good color to wear.
No.
He said probably.
He's nice.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably true.
Yeah, but there you go, yeah.
That was great. Glad, as always, anything where churches are coming together locally, I just love it. I love seeing that happen. And so you guys have been doing combined choir stuff for a long time.
Well, not as long as you would think. It really kind of started with the Southwest Revival a couple of years ago.
Oh, yeah?
And it went so well. And we're going to do something like that again, and we're going to include as many churches as we can. Yeah.
Well, we'll send
We're
you
busy.
5 to 7.
We'll see about that.
We're busy.
Yeah. We got a thing.
Yeah. I also noticed when I'm looking at the screen here with the three of us that we're steps.
Staggered.
In my view, I can't even see Jason.
Bum.
It's just us two.
It's just us.
Jason is this mic for me.
Oh,
I look over there.
I'm over here.
He's adjacent.
I have noticed, by the way, just talking to our listeners, how many jokes come from Gavin that I miss.
He misses so many.
Because I'm also the producer, so I'm over here thinking about.
we were just going to help you out.
Yeah, and so
on over.
So Gavin will be throwing out the funniest things ever, and I'm focused on what's next, and I've just noticed when I go back and watch, he'll say it and then he'll smirk.
I give a telling grin.
Yeah, he's like, oh, that's like the DMV.
Did you guys get that?
It's good stuff. Hey, Merry Christmas, everybody. This is the Christmas edition of Rock Mountain Live, and boy, do we have a great top 7 list for you today. And how about that logo, boys and girls?
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's gaudy.
5 golden rings.
Yeah, 5 golden rings. Today, on the top 7, we are...
It's Goldie.
See, there it is. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Today on the top 7 list, top 7 things that can go wrong the week before Christmas. Mm-hmm. Now, I hate to scare everybody and get everybody up at arms about this, but there are some things that can and inevitably do go wrong during the week right before Christmas. And we're just going to discuss some of those and, maybe hear from you guys who are listening and see what you think. There could be some others you want to add, but we're going to go here with number 7, Paige.
The schedule sends you into a social anxiety fit.
Because you were at
I've had a party every day but Tuesday.
and we got one tonight.
It's a big one.
Big one tonight. We got a dress
big
up,
one.
suit and tie, dress,
Dogwood Hill.
Dogwood Hill.
or her job.
Oh, this
Listen,
is your
my
place of employment.
I don't know that anybody cares about this, but my dress, I put it on for the girls. I went into Eden's room and she goes, "Oh, what are you gonna be?" And I was like, "Oh gosh."
You're gonna be. What is
So
that
then
mean?
I go down to Anna's room and I walk in my dress, and she goes, "Oh, I love that costume." So I'm a little afraid this might send me into an anxiety fit today because I'm like, I said, "Anna, what am I gonna be? Like, what is this?" And
curious.
she goes, I don't know, maybe something from the Nutcracker.
Well, I may bring pictures next week because I'm sure we'll have pictures.
I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but it does have
No,
gold.
Dogwood
thread.
Hill is straight up Mountain Brook.
I was about to say,
It
from
is.
what you've
Yeah.
told me, you work in a rather posh environment.
Yes, and I'm gonna try.
Morning, Jan.
Yes.
Morning, John.
But you'll see why I don't live in Mountain Brook, I guess.
But Christmas, it's like, so we had your family Wednesday. You had the
For me, it's the
ornament
crime.
party last night. Then we've got Dogwood Hill. Then you've got church. Then you've got actual Christmas Day. I mean, I missed the joke, didn't I? I told you, I always miss the joke. What was it?
She said, "You're going to see why I don't live in Mountain Brook." And I turned to her and said, "For me, it's the crime."
That's good. It is. It is. Mountain Brook jokes.
dangerous.
If you're watching from other parts of the world, like if you're watching from Peru, which, by the way, repping Peru. Come on, let's go. Calvary Chapel, Mirador, El Mirador.
Iglesias.
Inglesia. Then you probably won't get the Mountain Brook jokes, but it's kind of like same. It would be same like as highbrow Lima. It's like highbrow Lima.
Okay.
Mountain Brook. So anyway, social anxiety fit. Yeah, so
Yeah.
many people,
So many things.
and it does get to the point where by the time you get to December 25th, you're just utterly exhausted. And any one of those parties could go bad. Politics could come up. Everything can go sour. So that's number 7. Number 6, Gavin.
Something breaks. Car, dishwasher, internet.
When the car breaks, it's terrible
Yeah.
around Christmas because that can ruin your holidays. If you're a dude, the girls, y'all don't care.
I ruined a load of laundry.
Yeah,
I spotted
I
up
would've
everybody's jeans.
it's bad.
That can happen as well.
But you know what? I don't want to blame myself. Somebody left something in their pocket.
Yeah, guess what everyone's getting for Christmas?
That's what Jason
New
said.
jeans.
I'm pretty sure we could get more jeans.
Yeah, well, yeah. Or if a dishwasher breaks, that's only
Clearly,
this.
none of these things mean anything to me. Just my clothes.
Yeah. Dishwashers are terrible because you got people over to the house, and then you got all the dishes. So what are you gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna do?
What are you going to do?
What you gonna do?
You're going to wash them by hand, I guess.
Paper
Like
plates.
it's the dark ages.
Or if the internet's out, then the kids are getting new devices. Of course, that's what they want for Christmas, and they can't play with them.
Mm-hmm.
Can turn on a hotspot?
I know. We did not grow up in a world where anything was connected to anything.
Jan, by the way, is taking up for you. She says, "Don't worry, Paige. I thought I looked cute one morning, and Leslie asked if I could get her some egg drop soup." Jan,
That's good.
please. She gets the bell.
That might be the vein of the dress.
Yes,
It's a good one.
Black and gold.
folks.
Yeah, nice. Number 5.
Oh, Amazon says arriving December 26th.
This one's terrible.
That
means
is
you
bad.
ordered too late.
Bad.
We're right here on the line, too. Morning, Craig. Yeah,
Makes
that's
me
terrible.
want to look. No.
And you know what people do now is you just put a piece of paper in the box that says, "It's coming.
Yeah, it'll
Yeah.
be here.
I owe you."
You cut out a picture of it. Is that what you said?
Yeah. What you did for your parents.
This.
Yeah,
I didn't
last
do
night,
that.
Wednesday?
My brother did that.
Oh, yeah. That's
We've
so
done
funny.
that. Yeah.
I kind of washed my hands of that whole
Yeah.
situation.
You know what's so funny is you now, if you're at this stage of the game, like right here on Friday, Saturday before, when's Christmas? Thursday?
I think so.
Thursday. Yeah.
Then you're pretty much going to have to go to Target. You're not going to be able to do Amazon much
Don't
longer.
tell me that.
Much longer.
Go to the strip mall.
I love Amazon.
Well, it's the Antichrist, but
I'm
other than that, I love
scared
it too.
to look
I like
at
it.
how much we spend on Amazon. Like a
Lori
year.
loves it.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Didn't you tell me Lori just like that's her what she does to pass time?
Yeah.
Lori, are you watching?
Yeah.
She probably is not.
Yeah, okay. That's what Gavin told me. Number 4.
Christmas music turns sour. Now you're preaching to me.
Yeah.
Amen.
Amen. Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year.
It's just occurring to me it hasn't happened this year. Usually I'm so sick of Christmas music.
Lori is watching, by the way.
Oh, she is.
Amazon junkie.
Amazon's the best.
I haven't listened to a lot of Christmas. I haven't heard a lot of
Well,
Christmas music
Christmas
this year.
Shoes was on when I got out of the car. And I was
boy.
like, man, hadn't heard this one all season.
Yeah.
Good time to get out of the car.
Yeah. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
I like to sing obscure Christmas songs to people and be like, "Do you know that one?" And they
Like what?
they're usually Christian songs.
Oh,
like
you think I won't know a Christmas?
Yeah,
Christian
so-
one?
got any
you
Buddhist?
wouldn't know
Got any
this
Buddhist
one.
Christmas songs?
we'll start like the Virgin Mary had a baby.
Uh-huh.
I know
Hold on.
that.
There's a little
That's a
snappy
show choir.
tune in there.
This
Yeah.
is kind of show choir one.
I like that.
It's actually technically it's a Negro spiritual.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I'll sing if they really are good. I'll go other languages. I'll go Betelehemu,
Okay, you're right.
a
Yeah.
little Swahili
Give
carol.
us a little
No.
piece.
Nah, you don't want that.
I want a piece of it.
Awayori baba wojule.
Jason had a Swahili song.
Ninya kanyawa kahawa
There it is,
habari mazuri sawi
Sawi,
sawi.
sawi.
It means I'm taking some coffee. Hello, how are you? I'm fine.
That's great.
That was the first song you wrote. A
Yeah.
Southeastern.
Nice.
That really was.
That spoke to me.
I like that. I
It's
haven't
good.
forgotten it after all these years.
Do you ever feel like our language is kind of boring?
Sometimes.
I'm like, they get to say
Yeah.
sawi sawi all the time.
Ah, sawi
Yeah.
sawi.
And we have
what
to say,
you just
we're
went into
fine.
was very
Yes.
interesting.
Yeah.
Like, oh, hey.
Oh, listen. It gets.
We're like, hey, how are you? We get to say, yeah.
It really builds to a frenzy. Betelehemu does.
Could you read number 3 as SpongeBob?
No, I'm
It's
not.
my turn.
It's fake. Just fake. You
Could you read number 2 as
I can't do accents.
Number 3.
Wrapping paper betrays you.
That's not bad.
Well, I don't really know how
not
he
terrible.
sounds. How would you do it?
You won't let it go. No,
One time
it's in person
I didn't
only.
even know he was
in person.
a character to,
SpongeBob SquarePants.
yeah, like to do that with.
Yeah, he's a very unique voice.
How do you think he would read this one?
Please make him. Lori said, "This is her Christmas present."
I'm going to keep going. So you might as
We will
well.
shut this down.
We will stop turning this car around right now.
Hold on, he's being hard to get along with.
I don't care about wrapping paper.
You're not going to do it.
No.
Come on,
It's SpongeBob.
Lori. Why?
Oh.
I think because it's not good. That's what I think.
If I do it one time, are we just gonna?
Drop it. It'll be
Really?
done. That's it. It's over.
Wrapping paper betrays you.
Okay, see, was that so hard?
Get a little more Larry the Cucumber, didn't it?
Okay.
Well, you told me one time they're similar.
They are similar, but
Bill Cosby would say,
No.
wrapping paper
Bill Cosby.
betrays you. And why is Sandra talking about the hippopotamus, by the way?
That's a
Sandra-
Christmas song. I want a
Yeah.
hippopotamus for
Oh,
Christmas. He doesn't
Christmas
get
music
those
it
for
from
gets
us.
very annoying very
Yeah,
quickly.
that's true.
We got you, Sandra.
Now, on the wrapping paper, I think people inevitably run out of
I think
tape.
my back.
You run out of Scotch tape.
I think my back betrays me with wrapping
Oh,
paper
yeah.
more than the wrapping paper.
That's
itself.
right.
The wrapping paper is always ready.
it's the having to sit on the floor and wrap them
Yeah.
part that's terrible.
You can divide humanity into people who can wrap a present
Yeah.
and people who can't.
Lori. Yeah.
See my beautiful friend Paige. Hey, Lori. Great to see you. Number 2.
Is it me? Somebody gets sick.
We have sick people.
I
We
know.
have
did-
sick
I did
people
the
all
last
over.
one in SpongeBob.
No, I said. Sorry about that.
You wanna get sick?
It's you again. Oh my goodness, it's you again.
Amazing.
And I always think when I watch this, like, why can't y'all keep up with the numbers?
I know. I always forget.
But now
Immediately I
I'm going to
forget.
be sympathetic here on out.
It's
I
all
will
right.
never go, really? We're on number.
Somebody ate the
Put it
pudding
in the
pop.
chat, really, guys.
Really?
Now they're sick.
Somebody gets sick. We're dropping like flies at our house.
Really, this can ruin Christmas.
This really.
I mean, if
Yeah.
you, especially we've got 7 people in our family, and at any given time, somebody could go down, and then 3 people can go down, and 4 people can go down, and then if you're doing family gatherings with other parts of the family, and somebody's throwing up, there's always a problem. There's a problem there. Like, oh,
Yeah.
should we do this? Should we
Yeah.
come to this?
And then why do people come in and say, "Oh, Anna threw up last night"? I'm like, we could
Let's
have
don't share
all,
that.
yeah, we could have all
Don't
got
share
the
it.
stomach virus and never
That's right.
knew where it came from. But
Ignorance
now
is
all of a
bliss.
sudden we hate your child.
Yes.
Yeah, and your whole
Or-
family. Why
And
are
your
you,
whole family and you because you don't make
and like,
good
here's your
decisions.
gift, and they're like, I don't want to touch this
Yeah.
gift.
Yeah, or you can give folks a heads up. Hey, so and so's a little under the weather.
Yeah.
And they're like, we're not going to come.
Yeah.
We're not making it. And then all
We
of a
don't
sudden
have
people-
throw up at our house. That's not
Yeah.
what we have right now. So you're not gonna go.
That's right.
Lori, it's fine.
Are you ready? This is the number one thing
I
that
wanted
can
to be
go
number
wrong.
one. That's why I got you.
You're number 1.
You want to go to number 1? This is the number one thing that can go wrong the week before Christmas.
Grandma gets hit by Santa's sleigh.
Grandma gets
What
hit
happened?
by Santa's
Grandma
sleigh.
got
Oh
ran
my
over.
goodness, what's going on? I messed that up. We need
Yeah.
to do that again. That's the thing about
Yeah.
going live.
Grandma gets hit by Santa's sleigh.
Oh, and
How's that better?
also-
That was pretty good.
It's over.
better.
Grandma gets hit by Santa's sleigh. We need a separate producer who knows what he's doing.
Oh, you're doing
He's a
great.
little distracted.
Anyway,
Doing fantastic.
that is terrible.
Lee.
That is terrible when Grandma's coming over and.
But if you're gonna go out on Christmas,
What kind of deranged lunatic writes a song like that?
it had to
It's-
have really
I mean,
happened,
anybody
right?
else.
It had to really have happened.
Ray
Stevens?
Stevens.
I don't
That's
think
it.
he wrote that song.
That was a Ray Stevens tune, wasn't it? Grandma got ran over by a reindeer. Fact check me. Give it a goog.
Can I do it while we're?
Yeah, check there because I don't want to mess anything up. But I
Yeah,
don't
'cause
know. I think it was somebody else.
I think I'm 37% correct.
Grandma. I mean, that came out before there was other songs that were sort of horrible like
It's
that.
not Grandma got ran over. It's Grandma got run over.
Let's get that right.
Grandma got run
All
over.
of a sudden, they're using
The wrong.
good English.
That's bad English.
It's
past.
It should be ran over. Got shouldn't be in there. Grandma was ran
Oh,
over.
it is
was run
Randy, but it's Brooks. Is that what
Randy
y'all
Brooks. No, I was
he
way
said
off.
Ray
I
Stevens.
said Ray Stevens.
Now, Ray Stevens might have done it, but I don't
Y'all know Elmo and Patsy?
Hey, ring the bell and say right again.
Right again.
1979, they made it famous. Elmo and Patsy did.
Is that song that old? Who would have thought the song was that old?
Yeah, when I was a kid, people were singing it.
Yeah. Hey, guess what today? Bad Church Signs. Can't wait for this.
These are my favorite.
My wife says the same. She's like, she told Jason in person when he dropped me off.
But
one day.
in,
She said, I like bad
in
church.
life as well.
I love a bad church.
I'm
song.
sad we've all gone to Rock Mountain Lakes Baptist Church.
Yeah. God answers an email, guys.
It's so good. And my dad used to have a book for Carl the Heights Baptist Church that was full of church signs, and he'd be reading it. Pick
That's
him out
great.
one to put on the sign.
Hey,
Oh, I got you. Yeah,
Like it was a book.
Yeah.
We have the internet now. but-
That's right. He just had ideas.
all of these are Christmas themed bad church signs. Here we go. Well, this one,
This would be mine.
blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Just come to church. We actually did this one last time, and I thought, well, that's a good way to start this one off.
Hold on. Aaron told me this. Have y'all seen the sign that says fa la 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 law out there for the law firm?
No.
Fa la la la
No.
law. Oh, I did see that.
Law,
Oh, I did see that.
Law.
Fa la 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 law.
It's decent.
It is.
It's
It was
pretty good.
I
was
hate
like-
lawyer signs. I'm going to go public with this.
I know, and I told her
Hate 'em.
that. I was like, I never even noticed because I'm like,
Yeah, and I shouldn't say that out loud because I know I'm going to get some papers from Alexander Shinar for saying that. You are not allowed to say that publicly. But
Cease and desist.
Cease and desist.
Our local veterinary clinic here in McCalla has some pretty
yes.
corny.
Yeah. We could just do a segment of just their signs. Yeah. Here we go. This is Cross
This
of
is
Christ.
my. I wish it wasn't up there because I want y'all to spell it.
Hanukkah?
Hanukkah? This is Cross of Christ Deliverance Church. And just Christmas. Easier to spell than Hanukkah.
Fair point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amen.
And I think then the second part of the argument is you should be a Christian instead of a Jewish person.
Can you spell Hanukkah more than one way?
I think it's just like a Shanika looking spelling
think it's-
with a C, right?
I think so, yeah.
I was thinking you didn't have to have all the N's.
You know, by this
Like
logic,
HANU.
I'd have no idea. But by this logic, a mosque could put Islam easier to spell than Christmas.
Yeah.
That's true. If it's all down to
It's a slippery
easier,
slope.
if it's all the which one's easier to spell, we should all be Muslims. Right. That's funny. It's still good. Okay, how about this one from Belgrove Missionary Baptist Church? Jesus is the rizzle for the sizzle.
I like it.
Yeah.
I don't think they're in Mountain Brook, do you?
They're not in Mountain Brook, no. No.
We once had,
I'd love this church, though. That's a cute church.
It is very cute.
I like the old brick.
Yeah.
Or the new brick that looks old. I don't know. We once had a Flint Hill Church League softball jerseys that said Flizzle Hizzle.
You did not.
Yes, we did.
Y'all are
Who
cool.
designed that? Randy Webb.
Someone near Holiday Bowl.
Why Holiday Bowl?
Me and Bruce McCartney were driving to a funeral, and we needed softball jerseys.
Some comic relief.
And he saw a T-shirt shop. He said, "Let's see if they'll make us jerseys."
Come here, we're pulling over.
Seriously.
We're going over here.
That was him. Just pull over, and they made them.
Hey, let me ask this question historically. Where's the source of rizzle, sizzle, hizzle, all these kinds of change the last word to?
That would be Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg. Okay.
He
So-
used to say, "Faux shizzle, my
Yeah,
nizzle."
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got it. So
which means things.
yeah. I think, yeah, that's why I was curious because do we put this on our church sign given the subtext?
I'm going to say yes.
Okay. Next.
Absolutely.
Yes. Do we
Yes, we
want
do.
people to come to church?
Berea Baptist Church, where we are always checking twice, at the Berea Baptist Church. Yeah. I'm also making a list and checking it twice. God.
And I am as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I feel like we should at least get a hyphen before God on that sign.
Checking it twice, God. Yeah, that's true. We need some better punctuation.
Did y'all already share the story of Valentine's Day when I didn't use a comma in Anna's card.
I don't think we've ever shared. This is a great family
I don't
story.
recall this.
Yeah.
It's helped me with my commas.
Yeah, and,
We're
and
all,
if Anna's ever watching this, I want to
She
go ahead and
won't.
pre-apologize. So
and y'all, well,
Our daughter,
do what you
Anna.
will. So I just give them a little Valentine, and I wrote, I try to make it different for everybody, but there's so many of us. So I'm like, love you, lots, love you. And so all down the line, and we get to Anna, and she opens hers, and she reads it, and it says, I love you, Big Anna. I love you, Big Anna.
she forgot the comma.
And I was like, no, I love you, Big Anna. So now she's Big Anna around our
She's
house.
Big Anna. But what makes this really
good.
funny
That's
is
good.
that when Anna comes down the hallway, you always know it's her.
She walks real heavy.
Boom, 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 boom. So it
yes.
just fits. She's not
I
that big of a
subconsciously
person.
did it.
It's not
Yes.
that.
She's
It's
not
just-
that big.
She
of a
walks heavy.
person.
She's a stomper.
She's
She is.
she is a star.
I have
She's Big
stompers in my
Anna.
family.
So,
as well.
yes. Love you, Big Anna.
Yeah.
Love you, Big Anna.
All
That's
right.
good.
How about this one? Countryside Christian Church, Disciples of Christ, now open between Christmas and Easter.
I
Make
like
people
the
feel
passive
bad.
aggressive sign. I like it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I like that. Hey.
Come another Sunday.
Yeah. You know.
Can we say we're closed after Easter?
Yeah, but after Easter,
You
closed.
just switch the words.
Closed
Open
until Fall
between-
Festival.
Easter, Christmas.
Yeah.
Open back Fall Festival. How about this one from Newmarket UMC? The most important part of Christmas is the first 6 letters.
Yeah, right. I guess that's true, yeah.
I love it. I love these old signs because the numbers are red.
Yeah.
There's something about that that's just charming. Mm-hmm. So the first 6 letters. And really should probably spell 6 out in that context. But whatever.
You should, because it's less than 10. Isn't
Yeah.
that the old rule?
Yeah. And how about this one? Cannot spell Christmas without Christ.
Cannot. You cannot.
Right along those same lines. So, hey, if you're just thinking this one through, cannot is not the way you do that. That's one word. That's
right.
You put that together. You could have said can't spell Christmas.
Yeah.
But another thing that's funny is it's missing the word you. You cannot spell.
Yeah.
Just cannot.
And some very generous spacing on the third line.
Yeah. Yeah.
Without Christ.
And each word has some weird spacing just between letters.
Yeah.
Like, see, CHR. on
Y'all
Christ.
go out there and do the sign is all I got to say.
I did for many
like,
years.
That's how I know to spot problems.
This
Yeah.
would be me. I'd be the whole time. Oh, put your hand up there. Okay,
Yeah.
here we go.
With a ruler. Just
Some
like-
things you just got to let go.
Well, Flint Hill's sign that I did for a number of years, it was way up in the air. We had this pole, this telescoping pole.
Oh, man.
You had to.
It's like 25 feet in the air. Yeah.
You couldn't get up there?
No. You
Isn't it a
couldn't.
ladder for you? I would want to get up there.
I bet Oak Hills Baptist Church is up north, and it's really, really cold, and they're just like, get it done, get it done.
I
Get it
feel
done.
like if it was really cold, they'd all just be right together.
Yeah.
Like, not trying to work it out. Like, they're,
Yeah.
Don't you feel like church signs are going away?
yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
It's so
It's a
sad.
state.
We don't have one anymore.
But not this
We
one.
don't either.
From St. John Lutheran Church and School. What does God want for Christmas? Look in a mirror.
Maybe find a mirror.
And what's even funnier, church Saturday
Yeah.
at 5.
5 p.m.
Why?
It's Sunday
Why
at
are you
10 a.m.
having church Saturday? What are y'all doing on Saturday night?
For some reason, I don't know if it's the letters they're using or how they're spaced, but it looks like an all caps text. You know,
Yeah.
It's like they're shouting.
Look
at
at a
you.
mirror.
They can't help that, though.
Okay, and the funniest thing about this one to me is I would say look in the mirror.
It's right. Same.
Just any of them will work.
Any mirror.
They didn't have the space for the.
It's already tight.
That's right. They were like, this is not going to work. Just change it to the... Oh, boy.
I wanted to read this way.
Yeah. This is a CME
I love
church.
this.
Think you might be going to
I
hell?
might be. I might be.
Skip church on Christmas and make sure.
It's pretty good.
Service 12:24 at 7:30
Just in
p.m.
case.
You better be at the Christmas Eve service
That's right. At
I know.
7:30.
It's
or
not even
confirm
Christmas.
your condemnation.
That's right.
George Street United Methodist Church. Christmas without Jesus is just a hollow day.
It is.
I don't get it.
It's empty.
I'm kidding.
Of all the times not to get it.
Oh, yeah. This is Warring Baptist.
I love this one.
Warring Baptist?
I
Dancing with
did
the
think that
Stars
was
of
funny.
Bethlehem.
Christmas Eve program. Dancing with the Stars of Bethlehem.
Dancing with the Stars of
I
Bethlehem.
like it.
I want to see it.
I want
What
to.
does
I
it
would be there,
mean?
yeah.
What does it mean?
Where do I need to Google this? How far are we from this?
Is it?
And I'm wondering, like, is it a play that we can get our hands on?
I know.
I feel
That
like
would
it's
be-
probably a
church.
children's
Yes.
program, maybe.
But the
Sandra,
Stars of Bethlehem would be Mary,
Sandra, I need
Joseph.
you on this one.
So we're dancing with Mary and Joseph.
The
and
Magi.
animal and the Magi. Mm-hmm. The stars
and the animals.
and the animals.
Maybe Herod. That's, I don't know.
The ox and the donkey kept
Yes,
time.
The ox and the donkey.
Yes.
That's who I'd be dancing with.
First United Methodist Church. This is the Nun Cracker.
The question is, that's got to be intentional, right? They didn't just. They had
I
to.
hope so.
Nun
We
cracker.
could ask Pastor Elizabeth Adams. What did you mean, Pastor
Yeah.
Elizabeth?
Or J. Michael Ripsky.
Or Ben Allington.
Ripsky.
How
The
many
Nun
pastors do
Cracker.
y'all need at this church? I don't think it's a very big church. That's my opinion.
Nun cracker.
Because if the church was a huge church, they would have updated this sign.
So, is this a program as well?
Yeah, is this real? Is this a real show they're putting on
Yeah.
called the Nun Cracker?
Is it like Sister Act?
I think it's got Catholic nuns in it. It's a Methodist church. It's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 7:30. That's 3 showings.
I'm going to be later Googling. Get ready, Rock Mountain. Next
Nun
Christmas
cracker.
service. Sorry, Sandra. You might be able to send this one out. I've got it.
Invite your Catholic friends.
I've got it.
It's a Catholic outreach. Merry Christmas. Are you offended?
Are you offended?
Southside Baptist Church, the SBC, baby. They're in the SBC.
Oh yeah, they're the folks who are they're culture warriors. You can tell.
Culture warriors.
That's right.
Yeah. I don't know where. I don't know how to. I don't know where to go with this.
You know, well, I don't even know if I should bring
I
it
would
up.
say I wasn't,
But I was always,
right.
always a happy holidays person because I
Happy
thought that meant
holidays.
happy Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New
All 3,
Year's.
right?
yes.
And Craig Branch ate my lunch about that, and I was like, I'm not saying. I didn't know. I was
It seems like
ignorant. I was ignorant to
Well,
think there was more than one holiday going on these times.
there. That was a thing a while back.
Yeah, in
where
2000.
businesses started telling you happy holidays,
Yeah.
and then conservative Christians jumped on that. Were like, they're not saying Merry Christmas anymore.
You're right. And I think the assumption was the holidays, rather than Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's, are
Hanukkah.
and
Kwanzaa.
and Christmas. So those are the happy holidays. Oh, okay.
Well, the year that you got a card from us that said Happy Holidays, I meant
Merry
Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year.
Merry
Just
Christmas
to clear
is
the air
implied.
in case I did offend somebody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
leave
I
Paige
did
alone
not
about
mean
this,
to
people.
do that.
I feel like even when that was going on, I
I sent a
remember
Christmas
that
card.
that
I
time
sent a
where it was pretty intense with Happy Holidays. But even then, I mean, I've always said Merry Christmas to people thoughtlessly.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
And I never got anybody, everybody always said Merry Christmas back. And I always thought, what's
Because
the
you're
problem?
in the South.
What's that?
right?
Yeah, maybe it's the South. I don't know.
Well, people have returned, it seems, to Merry Christmas,
Yeah.
which is even more troubling in a way, because I think even folks who are very secular, non-Christian, are like, yeah, we're saying Merry Christmas. That doesn't really have anything to do with Jesus
It's like
anymore,
Santa
right?
Claus. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That's Gavin at gavinbrown.com. If you want to send a.
That's what I think other people think.
That's probably what other people think.
See, that's what had happened.
This is Bible Christian Church. No, Virginia.
No, Virginia.
There is no Santa Claus. It's all about Jesus.
It's actually no Virginia. There's no Santa Claus, right?
Right. Yes,
It's not
right.
no Virginia.
There is a comma there.
It should be no Virginia, comma.
No.
But then Santa
Virginia,
Claus.
there is no Santa.
Santa Claus is one word.
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
All about Jesus.
I mean, what gets me about this, okay. I'm not an advocate for lying to children about Santa Claus. I never did it. I always we talked about Santa Claus and he was fun, but I never tried to make the kids believe something.
He liked to confuse the kids.
Yeah.
Some days he was, some days he
Somebody would be
wasn't.
like, "Hey, do I hear a reindeer on the roof?" Oh, come on, y'all! It's just a story. But still,
keep them guessing.
I think
He did.
I think for a church to put it on the sign where the kids are going by and their kids are looking up at it, and probably there may be kids listening to our podcast right now, so we're maybe doing the same
Tread
thing.
lightly.
Yeah,
One time Jason was preaching and did it when
I
Christmas
did. I ruined it.
And there were kids.
There were parents out there like,
And I was in the nursery. I missed it. And they were like, "Can you believe?" I was like, "Oh gosh, what did he do this time?"
Hey, just recently, and I have to.
I said, "They don't listen to him."
This is too fresh, so
That makes
names cannot be named.
okay.
But just recently,
After?
yeah, for
Okay,
sure.
okay.
There was a situation where someone that I know was speaking to a group of teenagers and mentioned what we're talking about, and
Virginia.
parent of a 7th grader got very upset.
Oof.
And I was like,
Somebody's
You
got to
kidding
tell
me?
him. Somebody's got to. I will be the one.
yeah.
Wow. How about the fact that the sign addresses the whole state of Virginia?
Oh, I thought it was a person.
I think this is Virginia, like Sister Virginia.
Yeah.
From what's that from? I don't even know.
It's a person's name, like Jason.
Yeah,
No,
Virginia.
Jason.
Caroline.
What if this church is in the state of Virginia?
Oh,
and they're-
maybe.
They're
Okay.
the whole state.
That never crossed my mind.
That was the first thing that came to mind.
No.
We'll have to
They
check.
need to include DC.
Speaking of Bible Christian Church, I got another one from them. Okay, here it is. Same church. Santa is not coming to
I wonder
town.
if these were weekly.
Jesus is.
Are you ready?
Are you ready? Yeah.
Bible Christian Church.
Very anti-Santa Claus.
Very warm congregation, I'm sure.
Yes.
Very warm.
We're going to tell you like it is.
Yeah. Well, I think that's it.
Well, I enjoyed
That's
it.
all, folks.
That's good stuff.
Hope y'all enjoyed it at the house.
God answers an email.
What's missing? You are.
You are. That's my favorite.
CH.
And
That
the
is my
famous sign
favorite.
at this very church. Are you a
right.
basket case? Moses
It was here?
Yeah, it was here.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. And Sandra, if Sandra's still watching, she may know who put that sign up. It had to be Don and Bobby.
I think it was before your tenure.
It was. It was before me.
Yeah, ours was pretty like church Sunday this time. The end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've had some through the years though.
Fall
But,
festival.
yeah. I'd put John Piper quotes up there. Make it. And people drive by and go, "What?"
What's heathen? What is a heathen?
I will not be going to that church. So we just went with a permanent sign that you can't change it. So that just fixed it.
Same.
Now we're boring.
That's
Now
what
we're
we did
boring.
too.
Now we're very boring. So we're not going to read. We're not going to read from Isaiah today because I knew doing bad church signs and top 7 we would go long. So I thought let's just get right into Ephesians and we'll pick up Isaiah next time. And I did look at the chapter and it's
New
long.
covenant.
Yeah. Let's just go to the new covenant. And so it's pretty long. And Sandra says likely Don and Bobby. Yeah, that's right.
They were good. That was good.
That
Don and
was a
Bobby.
good one. Yeah. Tell me again, Moses?
Are
Tell
you
me
a
that
basket
story again.
case?
Tell me again, Gavin.
Moses was too.
Moses
and when
was
I
too.
read it, I was like, yes. And then I was like, he was.
Really was. See how it speaks to the heart?
Yeah,
Yeah, Virginia.
Virginia.
I get it.
Well, we're going to look at Ephesians because, I mean, we could go and look at the Christmas text, but everybody's going to be getting that at church, you know? And we're all listening to Luke and different things. So let's just keep going.
Let's make it
Ephesians.
Christmas.
And then also, since Paige is here and we're married, and of course, put asunder at this moment. But,
That's right. Let no man.
Yeah. So let's just pick it up in Ephesians 5:18 through 19. And do not get drunk with wine, for, hey, that's debauchery. That's debauchery. Put that on your church sign. Hey, debauchery. But be filled with the Spirit, addressing one another in psalms and hymns and spiritual songs.
Can I pause right here?
Pause.
When y'all talked about this last week,
We did.
and it made me think this is where my random thoughts go. like, I wonder, will heaven be like a musical type situation? You know, like, not musical, but like, you know, when you're watching a movie and they break out in song.
We've got to be
I
singing.
really want that to happen. I'd be like, because in my heart, I want that every day, and it just doesn't.
There's got to be singing.
Yeah.
I know,
These
but will it
streets
be
are
like, you know, like
golden.
enchanted, you know, where she's.
Ah,
I mean, I think
I've been dreaming.
Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want. Like, you just wake up and like,
I feel like
This-
the best parts of this world and life will be fulfilled there. You know, in bigger ways.
I just feel like we are talking, but like to write a good song like Enchanted has, you know, you got to think about it. And I just, when we get to heaven, I just want.
When we
Psalms
all get to heaven.
Psalms and the
flash
spiritual
mob.
songs. Yeah.
That's just what I want.
Spiritual flash mob.
That's just what I want.
I can't speak to that.
It's
Haven't been
tough theology, yeah. It's mysterious theology, but I like to dream that way. So, singing and making melody to the Lord with your heart, giving thanks always for everything, giving thanks always and for everything to God the Father in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, submitting to one another out of reverence for Christ. Wives, submit to your own husbands. That's why I
Is
wanted
this
to-
why I was here?
Yep. Everybody look at it.
Okay, we told Jason not to come.
Yeah.
That's actually what happened.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Hey, is there any way you can bow out today? I need to tell my wife something. Wives, submit to your own husbands and to the Lord, for the husband is the head of the wife, even as Christ is the head of the church, his body, and is himself its Savior. Now as the church
that
submits
offend
to
you?
Christ, I don't feel offended. Now as the church submits to Christ, so also wives should submit in everything to their husbands. Husbands, Gavin, this means you.
Gavin, come on.
Love your wives as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her, that he might sanctify her, having cleansed her by the washing of water with the word, so that he might present the church to himself in splendor, without spot or wrinkle or any such thing. I like the any such thing.
Same.
That she might be holy and
I
without
got
blemish.
wrinkles.
In the same way, husbands should love their wives as their own bodies. He who loves his wife loves himself. For no one ever hated his own flesh, but nourishes and cherishes it. That's a tough
Parenthetical.
Yeah. Cellar door.
Cellar door.
Just as Christ does the church, because we are members of his body. Therefore, quoting Genesis, a man shall leave his father and mother and hold fast to his wife, and the two shall become one flesh. This mystery is profound, and so is the singing in heaven mystery.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that it refers to Christ and the church. However, let each one of you love his wife as himself. And, in case you forgot, let the wife see that she respects her husband. This is the word of the Lord.
Thanks be to God.
Lord, thank you for your word. So, we left off talking about submitting to one another out of reverence for
About
Christ.
to. I thought we were praying.
I know. I'll just
Wait.
say my own prayer.
Well, I feel like we're running out of time. I guess you should not cut
Oh,
prayer.
no time for prayer.
Wow.
Let's go straight to 21. Let's get into it, man.
Lord, thank you for this word. Thank you
Yes.
for these people.
Yes. Always.
Amen.
Thank you
Seriously.
for our watchers, and thank you for Mr. Brown, who could still be with us. We don't know.
I kept him longer.
Well, when he saw submit to your husbands, maybe he was like, well, you know what? Maybe I should.
Hang on a second.
Maybe I should. Of course, your mom's in heaven now.
That's right.
So it's that's a different situation there. But at any rate, it begins with submit to one another out of reverence for Christ. Now, people on the left side of the theological spectrum, those that we might refer to as the friendly liberals, they love this part because basically they say, see, husbands submit to your wives just like wives submit to your husbands, and they want to egalitarianize this whole thing.
Right.
So, but having said that, without throwing out the baby with the bathwater, it is important to say Paul is setting a context. There's
Absolutely.
mutual submission here happening among God's people. Yeah.
The way I taught this, which our passages have been lining up with Flint Hill's walking through Ephesians for the last few weeks. And I said that Paul starts here with a wide lens, if you will. There is a principle that applies in marriage, that applies in parenting, that we have to have this submission to one another. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think the way I said it is you're not going to be a godly wife or a godly husband if you're not preferring other Christians in general. If you're not
a great way to
considering
say
one
it.
another
I
as
like
better
the
than
word
yourself.
preferring. That's a great way to say it. It's like, just generally speaking, my posture toward others is more like, okay, what do you need? What can I do for you? Whether it's your wife or anybody, it's just like that's the general
It's
posture.
a guiding principle for all relationships in Christ.
That's good. So then,
Let's get to it.
verse 22, wives.
Sage, listen.
Paige, listen. I'll just no. It really does not bother me. I actually love it. So I'm the wrong
Paige has
person
never.
for this.
Yeah, she's never been.
I'm not that
She's never been the feminist
leader
Yeah,
either. I don't want that role.
yeah. Here's where we get the word gynecology from, by the way.
Okay.
From the Greek. The Greek gynos, or So wives, women comes from the word girl.
There you go.
So submit to your own husbands. I forget the Greek word for submit. I was going to look that up and refresh my memory before. But as to the Lord, I everybody's got their own opinions on this. Some people think it's equivalent to spousal abuse.
Right.
Others, like Tim Keller, says, no, it's like a dance where the husband's leading. It's like you're together, you're doing this positive thing. It's awesome, but you got to have a leader or else you're going to move in different directions. I've always liked that metaphor a lot
that's
better.
beautiful.
I do too.
Yeah. So there goes all the controversy. It's gone.
Well, as people will tend to do, not just with these verses, but with Scripture in general, is what we learn in Bible college and seminary is called eisegesis, which we will take our own experiences, be them positive or negative, and read them into the text. So some people will see this command for submitting to the Lord, or a wife submitting to husband, and there's a lot of baggage attached to it for them.
I was about to say,
personally.
it is so sad if you don't have a good leader to read that.
Yeah.
I mean, even in how you view the Lord or as a father, like how you do carry things into what you think about. If you have a terrible husband, then the Lord feels terrible.
Or even if your parents had a
terrible
troubled
father.
marriage.
Then you're
And you see that growing up, and then
Yeah.
you get married, and you're like, I don't know,
yeah.
Church alarms calling me.
Oh no.
Oh boy, somebody's breaking into flame.
Don't worry, there's an order of people that
Bruce. JJ would be the current. Submit to your own husbands as to the Lord. So there's
So
there's
to me,
pattern.
this is not offensive because I feel
Oh, that's sweet.
but I can see how it could.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
people
Get
have taken
that
it the
way.
wrong way. And of course, if you don't balance with husbands, love your own wives like
Right.
your own body. Sacrifice yourself for the good of your wife.
That's what
If
I
you
like.
can't see the whole picture, then of course. And if you're just sort of lefty, liberal minded or feminist minded, I don't want to pick on people who are that way, but it's just like this verse will poke at you because it feels so traditional and old, But I think if you understand it for what it's saying, it really is a sweet,
feel like it's
beautiful
sweet.
sentiment. Yeah.
Well, it's very sweet and very beautiful if the husband is
Yes.
loving the wife
Yes.
as Christ loved the
If
church.
the husband ain't a jerk.
It really is.
Don't be a jerk!
A wife or a husband
Yes.
can make it a much more difficult, dare I say, even unpleasant thing to fulfill their mandate from the Lord in the relationship. It's only this beautiful thing that reflects Christ in the church when husband and wife are both. And then it can become, this is the thing where unbelievers and maybe some Christians just don't, they're like, I don't like this.
Yeah.
Is because maybe they've never experienced
Right.
the joy and the beauty of the mutual serving. And look, husbands in a, I don't want to be, husbands do, we want to say husbands aren't told to submit to their wives. But if you're loving your wife as Christ loved the church, and I've even counseled guys before whose marriage is in crisis, and what you get a lot of times is, I don't know, I've never talked to wives, but I've talked to husbands, and they'll say something like, well, if she would just, if she wasn't, and what I like to say is, we're called as husbands to love our wives as Christ loved the church. And the way I just walk through it, I'll say, how did Christ love the church? Well, he died for the church, gave his own life. And I say, well, in that scenario, who's the guilty party? Who's at fault? And I'll say, so let's just even assume that what you're saying is correct, that she's wrong about this, that, or the other. In that scenario, Christ still lays down his life.
Yeah, I think back to the 21 that you just said, there's this general idea of submitting and giving preference to that is the wider context of this. And so, yeah, I think that's great advice because guys have to learn, you just it can't be a competition between you and your wife where you're either right or she's either right. If that's your mindset going in, there's always going to be trouble. But it's still hard to get people to change because I think people get so entrenched in the fight and in the competition between the spouses that they hear what you're saying as a minister. They see it in the Bible, but they're still not willing to put those arms down and quit the fight. It's like, but I'm almost there. I've almost beat her. I'm almost told, But it's never going to happen. You're just going to destroy your marriage. That's what's going to happen. So
there's also a radical individualism that's in Western culture and probably is at its zenith in our culture, right? Which is it's men and women. Is no one's going to tell me what to do.
Yeah.
About anything.
I agree with that.
That's when you're supposed to say,
really.
"Nuh-uh, I don't agree with you.
Like culturally,
I have my own opinion."
I feel like culturally it's swapped. I feel like husbands are submitting to their wives.
Maybe too much.
And the women are doing doing everything.
For example, the Karen figure.
Babes.
The Karen figure, It's like, no offense to Karens out there. But it's just like, what can you do?
I mean, there are friends of mine who I'm like, if I really need this couple to get a message, I'm texting her.
But
she's on top of things.
Yeah, like what do you think
You know
about?
what I mean?
What do you think about if there really is a girl that has more leadership qualities? Do you say allow her to lead in some ways? If he really is passive, because I'm passive, and so I couldn't ever imagine having to step up and be a leader. And so I'm sure there's men out there that by nature are passive. And
this is where I think the dancing metaphor is so great. And take it a step further. Dancing with the stars as a metaphor. where the better dancer is the girl. She's the pro.
Yes.
And the guy is the one who's just coming in to play the game.
Yeah.
And so she's teaching him how to lead her.
Yeah.
And so I think that's where the metaphor is like, okay, so it's like, still, you're going to be in charge of this dance. Let me show you how to do it. And it's kind of like there's still a mutuality to it where I'm going to help you fulfill your role, and you help me fulfill my role. And I love it because Dancing with the Stars is known as sort of a progressive, cutting edge kind of thing, but at the same time, the traditional values are there, and you can't get rid of them because dancing requires it. It's just like that's what a dance is. It's a man leading a woman into a movement. So I think Tim Keller is one of the reasons he's a genius because he saw that metaphor and was like, this is it. This is how you think of a marriage. And
there are also strengths and weaknesses that wives and husbands may have in a particular relationship. And you shouldn't make assumptions. I've made assumptions before about really, I'll see like a real type A lady and a very passive man. And you might just assume, there's kind of that role reversal.
She wears the pants.
And sometimes that's the case, right? But and then you get to know them a little better, and you're like, well, it's just their personalities. Yeah. It doesn't mean that it's
just
not like that.
So interesting that two type A's don't normally
get along well,
get married.
Yeah, that's right.
It's like we were made to complement each other.
Yeah, that's right.
Someone should name a position complementarianism.
That would be such a great way to talk about it. Here's another little funny tidbit. We always say, she wears the pants, but nobody ever says, he wears the dress.
The skirt.
He wears the skirt.
They do now.
But nobody ever says that.
Yeah.
Well, I see who wears the skirt in that family.
It always is applied to her.
Right. Yeah.
She wears the pants. Yeah. People say that, don't they?
They say.
Yeah.
Well, we're out of time. We've been going for
Really?
an hour. I can't
Already?
believe it's 7:59. Yeah, but I mean, this keeps going for the husband.
Y'all
is the head
gone
of the
way
wife.
past 8 before.
It's true.
Well, I did get a little.
Alarms are going off though.
I did get a little blurb. You know,
It says
interestingly,
move, fatty. That's what it said
Get
to me.
up.
little technical thing. The camera that we use, which is
Yeah.
my iPhone. This is the high
Fine.
quality. But anyway, I always think it's charging because it's plugged in over there, but it is not charging.
Oh, yeah.
And so I just got a little message a minute ago that said you got about 15% left of your camera. So if we'll go on for a bit, but if you
He
lose,
planned it.
Merry Christmas. All right. So, okay, well, why not? We'll just do 23. For the husband is the head of the wife, even as Christ is the head of the church, his body, and himself its Savior. So I think what Paul wants to do here is he wants to root marriage into theology. And he wants to say there's something more going on than just boy meets girl, they want to have a
They
kid.
just love each other.
Yeah. There's a pattern of things. And then not only that, but to open up the idea that Christ is marrying and has a bride. The theology of the bride of Christ, which mirrors Israel being the wife of God in some Old Testament passages. But that whole notion, it doesn't come up in church a lot. Now, we have a few songs. Like a bride waiting for her groom, will be the church ready for you.
I don't think I know that one.
So there's
Are you
some
serious?
songs.
For reals. Who's that?
Every heart longing for our King.
Maybe is it a good rendition?
Even
you say?
so come.
Even so, come, Lord Jesus, come.
I don't know a lot of stuff.
That's not
That's
true.
weird because you leave.
Is it new? Is it old?
It's
like an old
like
hymn?
It's not
Hillsong,
brand
Hillsong
new.
or somebody?
Yeah, I don't listen to a lot of Christian music.
Well, that's odd because you lead it.
I know, but
That's a good one for me. I like it.
Yeah. So, but anyway, yeah, I think he's rooting it in something deeper. So Christ marrying the church.
that sounded bad. I feel like I need to back off of that statement that I don't listen to a lot of Christian music, new stuff. I don't get wind of.
Let's
a lot of new
clarify.
stuff.
Well, you're missing out.
Well clarified. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know that since we are running out of time, I don't know what we want to say about this because the whole passage now is going to turn into a talk about Christ.
So y'all just wanted to stay up on 22
Yeah.
all morning.
No, I want to go to 23, 24. This is just, it is what it is. I mean, it's,
Yeah, that's what
You know
more
what I mean?
can you say?
we believe
say
that
a
there
lot.
are distinct roles.
Christ is the head of the church. Yes and amen.
Certainly my theology is that there are distinct roles that God has given to men and women, husband and wives, and there it is.
Yeah, there's a ton of controversy right here in this one verse, theologically.
Certainly.
But I won't even begin to touch on it because I've talked to both of y'all individually about it. But
Well, it's been so misinterpreted and misapplied and abused. Even at Flint Hill back in the day when we were a real fundamentalist stalwart, okay, if I can use that word,
what was his name?
maybe a bulwark.
Yeah.
Never failing.
Brother. Hey, brother, your hair's a little long.
We
right
had
there.
a who's who of the fundamentalist celeb pastors come through. I still have the cassette tapes. I've
R.
listened
Rice.
to them, and they are wild.
John R. Rice.
Absolutely. John
Yeah.
R. Rice, for whom Jason R. Rice is named.
Lovingly.
Would say some pretty outlandish things from the pulpit about wives, not really about husbands, about wives.
not.
Yeah.
And
Women, step forward.
yeah, stuff that you're like, everybody was
You're
just,
wearing pants. Get out now.
oh yeah, you didn't wear pants if you were a lady. But so yeah, there's a lot of baggage around marital roles, and particularly Ephesians 5, this part of Ephesians 5. And I get it. I mean, it can be easily misapplied, and even worse, mishandled in the actual relationship. And
Yeah, it can be bad. But the theology behind it here, Christ is the head of the church, his body, and is himself its Savior. As the church submits to Christ, so wives should submit to their husbands and everything. Husbands, love your wives as Christ loved the church. So here's the theology again. He gave himself up for her, and then so that he can sanctify her, having cleansed her by the washing of the water with the word. So then he just keeps going. He's like, okay, I'm not letting this I don't even want to call it a metaphor because I don't think Paul sees it as a metaphor. He sees it as the theology that marriage is rooted in, you know, that Christ and the church are to be married. I mean, we're in a marriage. The only time I ever saw John MacArthur in person was when he came to Briarwood one year and just was preaching, and we went to see him, and he it was almost like he didn't even prep. He just went from, he's like, I'm going to talk about the marriage between Christ and the church from the beginning of Scripture to the end of Scripture. And he just had his Bible, and he went to this verse and read it and said something, went to the next one, read it, boom, 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 boom. And after it was said and done, he said, the Bible's about a marriage. It's about a wedding. That's what it's about, you know. So the way I want to read it, the way I want to push into this is to say, whatever our relationship is to Christ, He wants something more. You know, He wants intimacy in that relationship. He wants a closeness in it. We talk about it's not a religion, it's a relationship. Well, that's right. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with that statement, because it really is a special thing we have with the Lord. It's not just, well, I got my God thing taken care of, so now I'm going to move on to my next thing, you know. It's
Yeah, sounded like Dennis Miller.
That's right, yeah. But then our marriages, and this is what Paul, who wasn't married,
Right.
is trying to say, whatever it looks like for you husband and you wife, it's got to somehow mirror and reflect what God intends to do with His bride, the church. Somehow or the other, you got to try to get there, anyway.
I'll say one more. There's this thing that precedes all of this, which is that, in Paul's own words, you are not your own. You are bought with a price. So if we already have our theology right and are living in that theology, that this is not that a husband lays down his life for his wife, a wife submits to the husband, however you want to. That's not that big of a deal if you're already completely comfortable and even joyous in saying, my life doesn't belong to me, it belongs to Christ. That's not a lot of people's theology. A lot of folks' theology is, I've got big plans and goals, and God's going to help me get there, that sort of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so
my life's my own. I just need a hand from the Lord to help me do it.
Yeah, so
the Lord's my helper, which is not a bad idea. But I did want to point out one more thing textually here that I like to say when I'm preaching sometimes, because we talk about women are heirs along with the men of the grace of God and the rewards of God. So sometimes it'll say sons, you're sons of God or something, and I'll say to the women of the church, you get counted as sons because you get the inheritance too. It's not a bad thing in that sense to be called a boy, because as a boy you get all the inheritance too. You're not a boy, you're just playing the role of a boy. But then I always quickly refer to this passage and say, men, let me remind you, you're a woman. Wives, submit to your own husbands as the Lord. Even as church, even as Christ is the head of, men and women collected together into one body called the bride of Christ, a woman, not a man. So women have to learn how to act like men in some sense when they're inheriting the goods, and men have to learn how to be a good bride in this sense, because we're all part of His bride, So if we come to the Lord and we say, I want to be the husband because I'm a man, He's like, man, that's my job. I'm the husband. You're the bride. So I always think in a day and age where there's so much gender confusion, I think this is an interesting side discussion theologically in a context of gender confusion, because the genders really do teach us a lot about what God is doing in the world, and I think if we lose that, if we lose sight of that, then what are we doing? What are we trying to do?
Some hard marriages.
Does Paul exalt singleness over marriage? He seems to elsewhere.
That's been a debate, and that was a debate I changed
You
my
know-
mind on, actually.
You know,
I
one
don't think he
time
does,
Jason told me marriage is a concession.
based on 1 Corinthians 7. Which is
Right.
the
It did
passage you're
not
talking
go
about.
well for a while.
Yeah.
No, but I just recently went through 1 Corinthians with our
Want to take
Wednesday
that
night group. And I did.
Clearly, I didn't understand.
I studied that passage closer than I ever had before and realized I misread that. I told the group, and we went through it together. I had a group, it wasn't just me, and we were like working through it and realized what Paul is actually saying there, because he's addressing questions that the Corinthians had. And if you can't see that context in the why, then you're going to misread what he's saying in 1 Corinthians. But no, I don't think he exalts singleness over marriage.
What was the context?
I think the context was, man, I hope we got 10%.
We're
The
good.
context is, if everybody's hanging with us, the context is, now we're just having a discussion. Forget y'all.
This is a good discussion. I think people want to know.
The context is, there's a group of people in Corinth, Christians, who've become Christians, who are saying sexual relationships are bad, all of them, no matter what. It's not good for a man to touch a woman, even in marriage. So if you're married, you still shouldn't be having sex. Or if you're a Christian woman and you're married to a non-believing man, definitely no sexual relationships in that. And Paul is in chapter 7 coming along to say, y'all got that one wrong.
Yeah.
He's really, the whole chapter is, you've got that wrong. Look closely at the context as it flows in the first part, and you see he sets it up. And then as that flows on, that's where you realize when he's talking about marriage as a concession. I mean, it just reads. I don't have it in front of me to look at and make all the connections, but it reads differently with that context in mind. And I realized, and I even went back to Paige and said, I was wrong.
I didn't settle for you.
I didn't see that right.
Conceded.
Contextually.
He does seem, though, to put forward single-minded devotion
But
to the Lord
yes,
as a
that's
noble
why.
thing.
Because you can, isn't it? Oh gosh,
I don't
doesn't
think
it
he
say
knocks
like
singleness, but I don't
Yeah, basically
believe
you
it
it.
says-
can work for the Lord if you're not married, but
Yeah.
when you're married, you've got to look out for
That's right.
all the other things. So in that way,
It's exactly what the message
it
says.
is.
He does
That's
say
why
that.
I
You look out for all the other things.
But I mean, we looked at 1 Corinthians so close, and it's like in every section going through there, he ends his discussion by saying something like, and now I'm in the message, he says something like, I don't really care what you do.
Yeah.
You just need to put Christ in the center. That's kind of how he ends every one of these debates and discussions is, if you're married, stay married. If you're married to an unbeliever, don't get divorced. Continue having sex with that person. It's fine. You're married to them. He's like, don't upset the apple cart.
If you're not
try
married,
to win
and
them.
you can't control yourself, get married.
Then get married.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yes.
And at the end of it all, he's basically saying you are making a mountain out of a molehill. Just live for Jesus, and do the best you can in your context. You don't have to make these extreme declarations about everything.
That's why I think it's verse 33 or 34, a few verses later,
Yeah.
when he's like, let me cliff note this for you.
Oh, I
It's
love
like-
it. Yeah, that's Paul.
Wives, respect your husbands. Husbands, love your wives.
Yeah, I know I lost some of you, so let me just remind you, the main point. So, okay, well, it's so good. That's really good. And we're down to 3 viewers who are live with us. And so, hey, you guys are Club Long Suffering, at least the live version. Thanks
Here,
for
here.
hanging with us. We had 10 or 12 before, maybe 850 or 750 or so. But so we gradually lost them as the time went on.
We had some wives log off.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some wives that said, I'm sick of
Got
this.
upset.
Absolutely. But also we know...
Merry Christmas. Are
especially-
you offended?
Wives, submit to your husband. Are you offended?
Are you offended?
Are you offended?
Especially when people find out Pages on here. There's gonna be people who catch the YouTube version of this, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
Oh,
And some of you are gonna want to watch all the way to the very end, and we count you as part of Club Long Suffering. Boom, boom, boom. And I just want to say thank you to Gavin and my sweet wife over there, Paige.
we got
for joining
a
us.
big Christmas party tonight, huh, kids?
Yeah.
What's the name of the company again?
Dogwood Hill. I'm wearing a
Dogwood
costume.
Hill. Wearing a costume.
I can't wait to wear my costume.
What's your color scheme? Why did they
It's
think
black
it was
and
a costume?
gold. I don't know. It's
I'm gonna bring
beautiful.
pictures
It's
after.
got big sleeves.
Macador yellow jackets.
I told
Black and
Jason,
gold.
please love my sleeves. I need you to-
Are they puffy? Okay, maybe that's where the costume idea came.
And it's gold
Puffy
thread.
sleeves, yeah.
I don't know what that
It's
means.
like it's gold.
It's gold.
It's golden.
Well, hey, Merry Christmas, everybody. We will be having Rock Mountain Live, or broadcasting Rock Mountain Live next Friday. I don't know. It could just be, I don't know who's going to be here because it's the day after Christmas.
Jason better come back or he's going to lose his
That's
spot.
right. Yeah,
I
come
can
back,
really
Jason,
get
all
used
right.
to this.
But the following Friday, that's the one we're going to miss. The last Friday, I guess, of December. That's the one we'll
It's
be
the
out
second.
of town, and we're going to take a
Yeah, it'll
break.
be just, we're in January at that point, right?
I think
yeah.
so. Yeah.
January
So-
2nd.
And we'll come back in the new year, and who
Yes.
knows where we're going to take this podcast in the new year. We'll have to see. But Merry Christmas to everybody. We love you. We thank you for watching. We'll see you next week.
Are you offended?
Are you offended?
Maybe you were laid up sick in bed. Maybe you woke up and your goldfish was dead. You might be getting older and you just can't drive at night. There's a lot of reasons that you might have missed church, but you can still dig into the Word. So pull up a chair and open up your mind to Rock Mountain Live. Rock Mountain Live, it's time to thrive. Don't hit the snooze, we got good news. Oh, Rock Mountain Live.